Can you hear me?
Could not
Is
hear
it okay?
you. Can you repeat, please?
Please?
How are you?
I am fine. I'm great. Thank you. What about you?
I feel like $1 million.
$1,000,000?
Yes,
What does it mean?
it means that I'm fine. I will write it in our chat. You
Okay.
can say it in usual conversation.
$1,000,000.
Okay, let's do it this way. I will
Okay.
introduce you one new phrase every lesson, how you can answer. Okay?
Yeah.
Because you know just the short variants, and these are a bit longer.
I know more. If we ask someone, you can also say, how was it going, for example? How was it going? How was it going? Yeah, how was it going? Or something more.
Do you remember about the world? Phrase connected with the world. We did it together.
The world? No.
The same meaning. To ask how are you in the other way.
Okay.
Can you read it?
How is the world treating you? Yes, I remember.
How is the world treating you today?
My world is my world.
You can say about you, nothing about
the world. The world treating very good today. Okay, yeah, it was today. Okay, it was good. We have real winter in Berlin.
And were you out today?
Yes, I was. Where you? I was. Yeah.
Great. Have you watched any of the videos about Joker?
Yes, I watched.
Okay, our common problem. Have you watched? Yes, I
did.
Why did? Have you watched? As a result.
Yes, I had.
Have.
Okay, yes, I have.
Okay.
Just why have?
Because I started with have. You answer the same as it was in the question.
Okay.
It's even easier, so you should not create anything or to build something new. Just listen and tell the same.
Yes, I understand, but it is if you ask, have you watched? Yes, I have, but I say it is present perfect.
Yes, now I am interested in the result. If you watched or not. If you say I had, it would mean that you watched it before doing something, and you should continue. Before what? I had watched before we started our lesson, for example.
Yes, I understand. Okay.
So, did you like Joker?
Maybe not. That's very interesting movie.
And who is this person?
Oh, a man, an evil man.
What is his profession, occupation?
Occupation is American. Maybe I don't know exactly.
What do you mean American occupation?
Occupation it is.
Okay.
Sorry.
Can you translate, please, occupation?
Occupation.
It's a synonym to profession. The same, actually. Read занятия. What is your occupation?
Yes. Understood.
So, what can you tell about him?
What can I tell about him? He has lived with a mother and works in a little company where she had done some she played a role.
She or he?
As he played a role as how does it called? I don't know. It's this word.
You can say in Ukrainian which one.
Role clown.
He played as a clown.
Clown.
It is spelled the same way, only we read it through A.
Yeah, that's okay. Yes, and he was ill, and his mother was ill. Yeah, I don't like this film.
Me too.
I watched this film the first time.
It was your first time?
Yes, it was
For
my
today?
first time. Please?
For today, the first time?
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. Personally, I did not like this film as well. And I remember when I was at the university and our professors advised us to watch it. And then we had some kind of discussion. Okay, let's have another discussion with you.
Okay.
Let's do some quiz. It's easier for you here because you have the choice only between 2 points.
Okay. The name is Arthur Fleck.
Good.
Who does everyone begin to notice Joker? Why does everyone begin to notice Joker? Steve is on train.
He started a store.
He started a store. A store with. Why does everyone begin to notice Joker? He killed the people on train. Okay, why does Joker get fired from his clown job? He dropped the prop, but prop is not real. It was a real gun. It wasn't for he dropped.
By the way, what is a prop here?
I think it's some kind of what is not real. It's such that here it was mentioned that about gun, and he says it's not real. It's a prop. It's something that that is as something real, but is not. I don't know exactly
There can be several versions, but I'm interested exactly in this word. Prop, it's a shortened form. Shortened, can you translate it? Shortened form.
Shortened?
You know the word short, and a verb to shorten, and a shortened form. Скорочена форма.
Okay.
They say it's a shortened form from the word property. Can you translate, please, property?
Property.
Okay.
Eigenschaften. Yeah, Eigenschaften. Sorry, I know in German.
So what's that? Here you have in Russian. Can you see?
Властивость.
Властность. Майно. So he dropped some property. Dropped? Can you translate this one?
Drop, versteht.
He dropped a prop. Okay. It was correct variant. I'll show you a picture. What is this picture about?
Put on happy face. Put on a happy face. This
Yeah.
picture's about happy face.
About a happy face, okay. Here you have such an interesting phrase. Put on.
Зробити happy face. Прийняти.
Put on your coat. Put on your t-shirt. To do what? Put on.
To do happy face.
Yes, одягти. You can say about not only face, any kind of clothes. Put on your t-shirt, on your trousers, and so on. So, how often do you put on masks?
How often do you put on mask?
Such an interesting question. There is a quotation from the film. Joker said, "My mother always tells me to smile and put on a happy face." Maybe you put on masks as well. I don't know. So comment, please.
I don't know what I can say. How often do you put on mask? Why? I don't understand the question.
Here it is not literally.
Yes, I understand.
Maybe we can pretend to be somebody while we are not.
Yeah.
And we can call it like we put on masks. And how often can you do so? Or maybe you never do this.
Maybe almost never.
Great. Okay. Let's discuss some more quotations from this film. There is, by the way, just a minute.
Yes, it was. You sent me this piece.
You did exactly this piece of information.
But no, this not this.
Not this one, okay.
Not this one.
There are two quotes by Arthur Fleck, by the main hero. Can you fill in the gaps with these words?
I don't listen. Do you? I don't think you ever really. Please.
You read it. I don't listen. You don't listen.
You don't listen, do you? I don't think you ever really hear me. You just ask the same question every week. How's your job? Are you having any negative thoughts?
All I have are negative thoughts. And there is one more quotation, and only 2 words. Fill in the gaps, please, as well.
Okay, those guys because they were awful.
And what is missing here?
Everybody is awful these days. It's enough to make annoying crazy.
Anyone or everyone?
So I was at the last sentence.
So what is
everybody is awful these days.
Okay.
It was, yeah.
And anyone. I sent you some pieces of video, and
Yes,
I sent you this one, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
Have you understood the idea of this video?
Yes.
What was it about?
It was about the people, or this man wanted to say there are people who are others. Actually, he told about himself. And wanted to say that there are people outside the others as usual. And there are also, he mentions this, he mentioned this rich man, Thomas Wayne, and says that he does not know, or he does not know about these people, or something else. I don't know exactly, but the idea it was about
I agree with you. And have you coped with this task at home?
Yes.
Okay. You can open, if you did it in writing, and just read once more this passage.
Only the words, or the message, or only the words?
The message, let it be.
Okay. Have you seen what it's like out there,
Murray. Look, you have U and R, and similar it was like I and R. They are always read like Murray.
Murray. Do you ever actually leave the studio? Everybody just yells and screams at each other. Nobody's civil anymore.
Yes.
Nobody thinks it's like to be the other guy. You think men like Thomas Wayne ever think that it's like to be someone like me? Someone like me, to be
Shall I show you
somebody,
the word?
someone, yeah. To be somebody but themselves. They think, well, just sit there and take it. Okay, like little boys that be one werewolf and go wild.
Yes, everything was correct. Thank you for your reading. By the way, there is an interesting word. Werewolf. What is that? Yes. Did you know it, or you searched for this word before?
I know.
Great.
I knew.
let's move on to some episodes. There are many videos. I sent you not all of them. Do you remember this passage in some bus?
Yes, I remember.
And do you think Arthur is a psychopath?
No, he isn't.
Prove your idea. Prove. Give some evidence
True.
how to make it.
He is ill man. He has some disorder. It is a disorder. It is
This
it
word.
can cause
Uh-huh.
mental disorder. It can cause the injury.
Yes.
Or some disease, some brain disease.
Yes,
And
some brain
also has it called laughter.
laughter.
Why not laughter? Yes, he has uncontrollable laughter.
Uncontrolled laughter.
Uncontrolled laughter.
Okay. Let's continue with another picture. This is the scene of Joker. What would you do if someone gave you such card?
What would I do? What can I do? I can only read and accept it. Can I do more? Nothing.
Okay. Would you understand the person's behavior?
Yes, I would.
Great. Have you watched this episode on the subway?
Yes, I have.
Great. Do you consider Arthur as a hero?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Why?
I don't know. It is difficult to answer. Who knows? It is difficult to answer. Maybe in that film he's here, but yeah, I'm not sure.
Okay. Can you just retell a bit this situation? Or shall we watch it?
It was they were going with the train.
I think it's not a train.
Underground.
On the
Subway, underground. Yeah, okay. Subway. They were going with subway, and in this room, this wagon, wagon. There was a woman and the three men who were maybe who had drunk before.
Who had been drunk people.
Who had been drunk before, and this Joker, or this man, he was also going with the same subway. And these three men, or one of them, tried to speak to this woman who was sitting across him.
The front of him.
The front of him, across це позаду.
Across через дорогу.
Okay. In front of him, and tried to speak to her, and then the other man also tried to, and he was laughing. He was laughing, and this man, the other man who's ill, he began. He also began to laugh.
Mm-hmm. Great.
And
You did this retelling very fast. Good. So you remember the story, and I hope it is not difficult to fill in the gaps with the missing words. Here you don't have any choice. Just rely on your memory or on your understanding of the situation. I extend
French
the
fries.
synonyms.
Yeah, yeah. Why French fries? It is one word is American, the other they are different. How they say in England,
Mhm.
in UK, and in American. In here, French fries. Why French fries? Is this American?
Let's
Is
start with the translation. What is that?
це навіть не чіпси, а це є. Да, якби я ще згадав на українську.
Картопля фрі.
Картопля фри, так.
Yeah, and they call it like that. And what other variant do you know?
There are two variants. I forget it. I think I have it in my notice book for words, but there are two variants. There is on the video on YouTube, and they talked about difference between UK or English words and American. That's good.
Okay, maybe you can find that word another because I, frankly speaking, know only this one. And
Okay.
I don't know if it's American or English, but still in the textbooks in school, usually pupils learn English like UK, and they have French fries.
Okay. It is English. Okay. They have some different. Okay. Um, Hello, I'm talking to you.
Hmm?
No, to you. What? No. Thank you. Okay.
There is a dialogue between that girl and those men.
Yeah, the dialogue is lost.
Mhm.
There is lost dialogue. Okay, but this say the woman. Will think.
What can they say again?
I don't know.
Let's look.
You sure?
Mhm. Continue, please.
Let's say another man. Don't. I don't know. He's being polite, nice.
Polite, okay. Nice to you.
Don't tell him. I don't know.
Ignore
Don't
him.
ignore.
Yes.
Okay.
They said her not to ignore that man that suggested her French fries. Okay. Have you watched the video with the knife?
Please.
With the knife, where he killed one man.
I watched the full video.
Ah, okay, nice. I will
Maybe
show
some
you
episode. Yeah.
this
Okay.
episode. Maybe you will not hear, but you can see it. Yeah, just a moment.
Yeah. I can hear.
Have you? Sorry, did you hear well?
I didn't.
Did not?
Yeah, I didn't.
Okay.
I
So,
didn't hear.
you did not hear at all. I don't know why
Yes.
on Zoom there is not such a function yet.
Okay.
Who came to Arthur? Who are those two people?
So there were colleagues from the work colleagues.
Colleagues.
Yeah.
Okay. And why are they here?
They heard that the mother from this man was died, and he comes with a bottle of wine to support him, maybe to talk with him. Yes.
Okay, can you repeat, please? Вони почули, що його мама. I'm interested in його мама.
Yeah. They heard that his mother.
Now you say his mother, and before you said the mother from him. You can't say from. What other word can you say instead of from? The mother of him. You can use of in such a situation. The friend of mine. The mother of him. Okay? And when you speak, you try to tell me like facts. You think of information. And think please of your grammar. Because it sounds like this. You start with the correct one, then you lose something, some endings, or you add another endings, and at the end you don't add anything, just verbs without grammar. If you say long sentences, it's good, but you lose endings, and then say short sentences. For example, you said, вони прийшли, бо вони почули, щоб його розвеселити. Це 3 речення. You can say them 3. Try one more, please. One more time, please.
One more time?
And now think of your grammar. Вони почули і прийшли. Actually, you said already this. Just repeat it.
They heard and came.
Okay. Continue, please.
They wanted to support him because his mother was died.
Because his mother died. Then why did he kill Randall?
He don't like him. Him. He did not like him.
Can you say he did not like?
Yes, I can.
S and the end.
He did not like. No, I can.
Okay, and was it a valid reason for killing?
Was it valid?
What do you think?
Maybe not. I don't know actually.
Really? You are not sure?
Yeah, what can I say? It was not enough information in this film about relationship with, in this work. I mean, just work, or just colleague at work, just
I
colleagues.
understand. But it sounds a bit terrible, how to say it. When I ask you, what do you think? Is it a valid reason? Maybe, I'm not sure. So, is it possible to kill a person just for some disliking?
Yeah, and if you ask, is it possible? It is possible, but make it
Yeah.
sense. It doesn't. It doesn't make sense.
Okay. Mm-hmm. By the way, in this film, there were some moments when there was a black young woman. And was it a real life or an imagined one?
It was an imagined life.
Mm-hmm. Who else was in that imagined life? One more person.
Who else?
Mm-hmm.
The mother?
Not,
No,
not
mother
one.
mother was real.
Uh-huh. There was he, that woman, and a small person, a girl.
Child?
Yes, a child. There was an episode when
Okay.
that woman was very worried because she was not sure if he is okay now or not at the moment. And she was worried about what? About whom? Actually, about their daughter. She told, there is my small daughter. Is she okay? Something like this. Okay. There are some more missing words. Can you fill in the gaps?
I don't know. What are your what are you? What are you doing in here?
Yes.
You're in the wrong apartment.
Mm-hmm.
You live down the. You live down the. Hall. I don't know.
Down the hall. Yes.
You live down. I really need you to leave.
Mm-hmm.
My little girl is sleeping.
Okay.
You
And
are
you
bed,
have
okay?
you're in bed.
Yeah. The other room, please. I had a bad day
Mm-hmm.
because someone is what was it? Bad and
Is your.
yeah.
There's only one word left. Is your mother home? Mm-hmm. We discussed many episodes. What episodes do you like?
I don't know.
Any of them?
Maybe it's not a good answer, but
Mhm.
I don't know.
You know, it's okay, you can dislike, because the question is not for only yes, it can be no. Mhm.
I mean, it's not episode. I thought about this film after that, and I found something in this film.
Really? What is that? What have you found?
Yeah. I think there is some idea in this film.
Mhm.
Some yes, the film is terrible. It's not the I mean yeah as a film, full film, it's not very good to watch, but I think there is some idea that they try to show, or author try to show
The author,
with this
author tries to show who is after author.
after
Mhm.
after the after
Author. I will write it.
author author okay, author try
Tries
to tries
or tried.
to show what can happen in society where live different people and where are many people who need the help. I
Окей,
think
only vice versa. Subject, predicate. Спочатку підмет, потім дієслово. Where, not where are different people live. Where different people live.
where different people live.
Okay. I interrupted you. You can continue.
And I think it is the point of this film to show what can happen if the one man did something wrong officially, or that the other see it, and it gonna be wrong with whole society. With I mean, it's not only this man. It shows that in this society are more people who have problems, but nobody think about it. Nobody supports them, and yeah, I think it is such meaning, such
Yes, I agree with you.
such
For sure, every film is shooted for some reason. There is
yeah.
a hinted theory or moral. There should be something.
Actually, it is. Yeah, I wanted to say more about it. It is not the film. It is the real situation. And when I interested in the conflict situation in the world, it is really a real situation where someone killed other, and if that will become the other have it official, and it could be get in conflict, and it is just real. It is real. It happened, and I think it is this meaning, this point in that film.
Okay, nice. You even thought of this film, not just watched. Great.
I watched, yeah.
Let's continue with some vocabulary. You have mental illness. You can say disease, illness. If you say mental, you can add another word. What can it be? Do you have any ideas? Also called mental
disorder.
Yeah, disorder. Okay. There are some more interesting words. Can you read this one?
Schizophrenia.
You said it exactly like in Ukrainian. And here you have
schizophrenia.
Schizophrenia.
Yeah, okay, I said it was German. Schizophrenia?
Schizophrenia.
Schizophrenia.
Yes, instead of that, we have schizophrenia.
Okay.
What is that? Eating disorders.
Eating disorders. There is disorders with eating. Okay, very good. That was not clear. Maybe if someone have not usually want not need to eat in not usual time, or maybe have some.
What do you think? Did Joker have eating disorders?
Maybe not.
Maybe. But what can you say about his figure? Was he slim?
Yes, he was.
Was he normally slim?
Not normally slim.
Yes, it was not okay for him. And actually, the fact that he was so slim was tightly connected with his mental disorder. If you searched for some additional information to this film, you could find that the actor lost his weight. I forgot how many kilograms, but a lot, to play this role. And it was like his limit. Because he could not lose any more kilograms, another way he could die. But he agreed to play this role. After playing, he returned to his usual eating habits. Hope so.
Yeah, I understand.
What about addictive behaviors? What is addiction?
Будьте залежні.
And behaviors?
Привички.
Ну, поведінка. Behavior, поведінка.
Yeah.
What addictive behavior have you observed?
Have I what?
Observed.
Observed. Observed. I don't know what does it mean.
To watch, to observe.
Okay.
Not in the film, just in real life. Let's switch on to real life. What addictive behaviors do you know?
What the addictive behavior I know? Addictive behavior.
What kinds of addiction are there in the world?
Drugs, alcohol.
Alcohol.
Sweet. Alcohol. Sweet.
Sweets? Okay. There are a lot of them.
Yes, I know.
What else? Because you said only the most popular. Think of more.
More.
How do we call people who like shopping too much?
Shopper. I don't know. I
Shopaholics.
forget it. Yes, shopaholics.
Yes, and
It's
how do we
true.
call people that like their work too much?
Workaholics. I
Yes.
don't know. They work too much. Very good addiction. Addiction.
As for some company, maybe yes, but as for their health, I don't agree.
I think the people are more addictive if they do some oven thing. They work in oven thing. I think they are more addictive as they go to usual work.
Yes, it happens. So
Yes,
we
I know.
enumerated some kinds of addiction. Now let's return to addictive behaviors. Are they common for all addictions? Behaviors would they be the same?
Are they common for
Mhm.
sorry, what is common?
These behaviors. Do you think that addictive behaviors are common for all kinds of addiction?
Maybe.
For example, would I don't know, alcoholics and people with mental health disorder behave similar way?
No.
No, I can say yes. Sometimes it depends maybe on
Yeah,
the amount
yeah, maybe.
of some alcohol. And what about I don't know, shopaholics? If they have addiction, real addiction, not just girls that like to go somewhere to go out, but
Shopaholic.
real disorder.
The shopaholics have the same behaviors as alcoholic.
Really, the same.
Yeah.
Interesting.
only the alcoholic maybe should go to a bar or to a supermarket to buy something to
Hmm.
drink, and shopaholic goes to a shop and buy something to be happy. But it is the same behavior.
Yes,
For my view, I'm not sure. Maybe it's not so, but
actually, I was leading you to this point that in every addiction there is something similar. For example, people who are addicted to drugs, they think only of their drugs, not of anything else. And the same about alcoholics. They, if they need some dose, they won't think of others. And what about this mental illness? Um, what addiction was there?
this
What did he
mental,
need?
it was
Did he need any alcohol?
love. No, it didn't.
And what did he need?
Nothing.
You said it. Laughter.
Loved.
Yes, it was his need all the time.
Mm.
Okay. Here we have they laughed at her jokes and don't ignore me. We did it already. Your words and actions don't line up. Don't lie to me. What about this? By the way, do you understand line up?
Проводите вести?
Here you have words and actions, and they don't line up.
Yes, but your words and action don't line up.
Mhm.
Don't lie to me.
Can you translate it?
Тобто вони не не допомагають йому, чи його не проводять до чогось.
Line up не співпадають, не сходяться.
Мгм.
Sometimes in some films you can observe some criminals when they are asked by the police. They want to speak between themselves first because they are afraid to say something that won't line up.
Мгм.
Great.
Мгм.
Let's check your grammar at the very last minutes of our lesson. There are some phrases from the script. For example, you don't listen. Do you? And here you have even explanation. It's a question tag. Do you know a question tag? Or shall I explain a bit?
I forget what is tag.
This is a tag here.
This is a tag.
When I speak a lot, I sometimes lose my voice. So you should speak more than me.
You can drink something if you have.
Okay. So
it's okay.
You have a tag here. It can be any any tense. Here you have present simple. Your task to make a similar sentence with any words, but with this grammar, there should be some tag. You can say do you, will you, did you, have you, anything.
You don't like it, do you?
Let it be. Okay. Did you bring it with you?
Did you bring it with you? Should I make my sentence? Or?
Yes. Pay attention to the. There should be the same grammar, but any meaning.
Did you bring it with you? Okay.
Such gymnastics for our brain at the end.
Did you have it? No.
You can say, just continue. Did you have what? Anything.
Did you have something by, in, or?
What do you mean by in?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
Що з собою мати?
Did you have something with you?
With you. Okay.
Now there is an example of present perfect continuous.
I have been using it as a journal, but also as a job diary.
You can forget this part because it's additional.
I have been going to the park, but also
To the shop.
to the shop.
Okay.
The first to the shop. All right.
Okay. Let's stop here. I will send you one task for your homework. You will have to match the words with their meanings. And if you don't know the word, check the pronunciation and the translation of that word. And remember, learn by heart. Okay?
Okay.
Great. Let's decide on what we are going to do next. I think it takes some time if you have not watched the film, and you should watch it from the beginning till the end. Usually it's more than 1 hour. So we can continue with films if it's okay for you. And if it's a bit time consuming, забирає часу, you can we can choose some videos on TED, on YouTube. I've got a list of them as well.
We can do. I know that in TED there are many different themes, and actually, more of these films I didn't watch.
Most of them.
Most of them.
Okay, I will show you the list of another topics. Just a moment. Just a moment, I will check. By the way, do you see the screen now?
No.
No. I wanted to find it quickly, but I can't do it right now. Let's do this way. I will send you a screenshot, and you will choose a topic. Okay?
Yeah. Okay.
Then, thank you for your work. Do you have any questions?
No, I haven't.
Do you?
No, I don't. No, I do.
No, I don't.
Oh,
Okay.
no, I don't. Okay.
You are a bit tired, so have a rest.
Thank you. Bye.